So this video in specific is just going to be a lot about how to love yourself and how to, I wouldn't say accept yourself, but how to fall in love with yourself, or how to really notice yourself as an individual, as a person, because as somebody who struggled with that for years, I think I have enough credibility to tell you that you are enough, baby girl. You are enough, and you don't need to change a single damn thing about yourself. We can, however, better it a little bit. We can work on it, okay? We can always make something better. There's always room. There's always potential for making something better. But we don't need to change it. We don't need to change a damn thing about you, girl. You look gorgeous. You're looking good, right? Either ways. So we're going to start off with the actual video. First things first, I want to draw a very clear outline of what's narcissism and self-love, like basically the distinction between them. I'm sure most of you know, but for the ones that do not, narcissism is basically like your superiority complex, your ego, your pride, telling yourself that you're better than others because you've been conditioned to believe that you must be better than others in order to receive things that are better than what other people have. So in order to sort of having a direct relationship. So if you are better than others, you receive more things than others, you receive better quality things than others, is basically what your narcissism plays into, your pride, your ego. Self-love, on the other hand, is very gentle. It is basically telling yourself that you appreciate yourself even on your worst days, and it can be tough, but it's very important because you are the only person that's going to be there for yourself, for you on your worst days. It's basically telling yourself that you love yourself without shadow of doubt, right? And you have to. Nobody else is going to be there for you except for yourself. There will be people, there will be friends, your best friends, your loved ones, but there might be parts of your life that even they don't know about, and there might be parts of your life that you're not comfortable sharing with even the closest of your friends, and that's where self-love comes in. You're supposed to, it teaches you how to love even the darkest parts of yourself, and it's basically having a deep self-respect for yourself and having boundaries that you are not willing to overstep for your own mental health, for your own well-being. That distinction being made, we are going to move on to how do you actually go about loving yourself? How do you actually go about falling in love with yourself? Because it is a very vague topic, right? First things first, I'm going to start off really strong self-talk. Because for me, when I was down in the dumps, absolutely trash, did not know what was going on with me, I noticed that my self-talk was extremely negative. Like, my self-talk was just, oh, I can't do it, I can't pick myself back up, I don't know what people think about me, I care what people think about me, I don't think I can do it, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not attractive enough, I'm not confident enough, all of this stuff. Basically, having baseline, I'm not enough. That was what was the baseline for my negative sort of mindset, right? And that's where my self-doubt really began. It was like, am I good enough for this? If I got selected for something really good, right now, I know that I deserve that. If I am sitting in a room with a select group of participants, I am in that room because I'm worthy of being in that room. I know that now. But back then, the only constant doubt in my mind was, am I good enough? Or have I just been selected because they pity me? It's tough to get out of that cycle. It really is. It's very tough. But that's a belief I have. It's not a belief that you need to have. It's just that for me, I believe that it can be tough to get out of certain cycles of, especially if it's a battle against yourself, right? So one of the first things I did was self-talk. Fix your self-talk. Instead of saying, oh, I'm not confident enough, I'm not good enough, don't talk to yourself that way. The universe is always listening, it's always watching, it's always documenting what you think of yourself, how you think of yourself, and the only thing you have to fix is just fix your self-talk. Go look in the mirror and say, I love you. You look so great today. You look, excuse me. sorry, you look so great every day. Just, even if you don't believe it right now, it's going to feel so fake. It's just going to feel like you're fooling yourself. But that's what you need to do. You need to fool yourself. You need to fool your brain into shifting this negative mindset into something more positive. Even 5% more positive is still positive, okay? Now, fix your self-talk, okay? One of the things that you really have to focus on, specifically with self-talk, is try not to use negative words. Try not to use sentences in the negative, like, I'm not confident enough. Just try not to use those. Fix your self-talk. Fix how you see yourself. Because how you see yourself is determined through your self-talk. And how you see yourself influences how other people see you, right? So if I talk to myself, I say, oh, I'm so pretty, I'm so attractive, I'm so intelligent, I can speak confidently, I am great with people, I am great with socializing, I love making friends. All of these things are feeding into my positive self-talk. All these things I believe about myself truly, because I have seen positive results over and over and over again while doing positive self-talk. But if I suddenly out of nowhere start saying, oh, I'm really bad at making friends, nobody's going to approach me. Your self-talk is how other people see you. Your self-talk is the one thing that is going to determine how you see yourself and how other people see you. So instead of having negative self-talk, change it into something positive. Please, for the love of God, do not second point, sort of a sub point to self-talk, do not criticize yourself constantly. It is not going to help you. It is not going to help your growth. It is not going to help anything that, if anything, it is going to just help you compare yourself more and more and make the situation worse. Do not criticize yourself constantly. If it's constructive criticism, that's good. That's healthy. That's good for you. Constant criticism, no. We are not doing that. We are not doing that. We're not gonna do that, okay? And affirmations, even if they feel fake, they're going to feel fake for the first couple of days. But once your subconscious starts to really envelop that feeling of I am loved, I am cherished, I deserve every single thing that comes my way, I deserve all the good in the world, money loves me, money loves my company. Once you really start ingraining that stuff into your head, it is going to make the biggest difference. The biggest difference. I say that with my full heart, my full chest, the biggest difference. Okay, so go look into the mirror and say, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for holding on. I'm proud of you. I love you so much. You're so pretty. You're so attractive. You're so rich. You're so good with friends. You're so good with people. You're so good at socializing. Every single thing you're good at, every single thing you want to be good at, say it like you're already good at it. Say it like if you want to be good at socializing, right? Literally go into the mirror and talk about just a made-up event. That's what I used to do. Talk about made-up events that have happened, right? Because your subconscious does not know the difference between your reality and your delulu. It doesn't. That's the best thing. Use it to your advantage. Use it to your advantage. So talk about an event. If I want to be better at socializing, I'm going to say, oh, I went up to this person and they said that they really liked my tone of voice, and I told them, I thanked them, and we just started talking. She told me she was a fashion designer, and we started talking about her brand and how she's helping, and now I have an internship. Done. You're good at socializing. You're good at socializing. Just try practicing that once, and literally every single time you go into a room after that, you're going to feel so much more confident just talking about stuff. 3, because I'm counting criticism as 2. 3, invest in yourself. Now, it doesn't have to be money. It doesn't always have to be something monetary. It doesn't always have to be a gift you're buying. Investing in yourself, just take out time of the day to sit with yourself, to talk to yourself, to understand what your needs and wants are for the day. For the day, okay? Now, what I mean with by basically investing in yourself and your growth, go take walks. Go take walks. Listen to your favorite songs. Do things that make you happy. If you have had a bad day, or if you've had a day where you feel like you're just not good enough, I like to apply something I call the domino effect. I teach this to literally everybody that asks. Now, you haven't asked, but you're here for a reason. I'm gonna teach you. Come closer. I'm gonna teach you the domino effect. So basically, view your day as dominoes, right? So 1 domino, 2 domino, 3 domino, 4 domino, domino after domino, right? So your day starts. Boop. The dominoes are falling, they're falling, they're falling, they're falling, they're falling. But they're falling in the wrong direction. They're falling, negative things keep happening. You woke up late, you reach school, you reach work late, your boss gets angry at you, your teacher gets angry at you, you don't have your work, you don't have anything, that you require. Things are just going bad, constantly. Your day is not going well. And you think, damn, this is not going to be a good day. All you have to do is make sure that this domino doesn't make this one fall. What do? You remove this one. You remove the next couple dominoes, and this one just falls and stays. It doesn't continue the chain. Now, removing those dominoes basically means doing something that you love. Now, for me, that's making tea. A little controversial, stay with me here. Now, listen to your favorite song, jump around, prance, frolic, talk to your friends, write a diary, write a journal. Whatever makes you feel good, whatever makes you feel happy about yourself, whatever makes you feel appreciated that you can do for yourself, that doesn't always require you spending money, because money can be, sad as it is, a bit of an obstacle with these things, right? You're here to improve, you're here to evolve, you're here to grow. You're not here to prove shit to anybody, okay? You're just here to improve, evolve, grow, okay? Do creative projects. I love doing creative projects. I love creativity. I love doing creative things. Do something creative. That's going to make you feel better. Take those dominoes out of the way. If you do something good, something positive, even if the rest of your day goes to shit, which it won't, I guarantee you it won't, personal guarantee, that positive mindset or positive shift or drastic shift from negative to positive that you have just made is going to literally change your day. Because the rest of your day is going to seem so much better. Now that you're in a better mood, you're calling in better things. Instead of being in a bad mood, instead of saying, my teacher didn't like talk, they call me out in class, or my teacher did call me out in class, I didn't get good grades, la-di-da-di-da. Instead of just going there and just continuing from there, you're constantly calling in negative energies, right? Now you've changed the mood. You've flipped the script, right? And now you're feeling positive, so you call in positive things. You're starting to call in more positive things. Once that starts, once you start feeling positive, you're going to notice an immediate shift in how you feel. And even if you feel like your day was didn't really go well, you still have that little bit of stuff that you did for yourself that was positive, that made you feel well, that made you feel appreciated by yourself. That's always going to be a good point, right? It reminds you that you're worth it, because you really are. You are worth it. 3. Very, very important, healthy balance. Now, this can be a little different because we did differentiate narcissism from obsession, like healthy self-obsession in the beginning. Now, healthy balance is that your obsession with yourself should not create a feeling of competence, should not competitiveness, not competence. Should not create a feeling that says, oh, I'm better than everybody else. It shouldn't do that, because as soon as you start thinking about competition, about how you're better than everybody else, your narcissism gets played in. Your ego comes in, your pride comes in. We don't want that. Self-love is not your ego, not your pride. It is confidence in who you are, in who you want to be, in who you are right now. Not in this crazy idea that you have of yourself in the future. You see yourself as a CEO, great. You have confidence in your vision as a CEO, but you cannot be playing the ego of a CEO or the said power stature or the demeanor that comes with being a CEO into right now, into your current life, because it won't fit. It won't happen. Everybody is just going to be shocked, but not in a good way, in like a negative way, right? Healthy balance, you love yourself, but you also respect other people's place, their space, right? You love yourself, you respect yourself, you have boundaries, which means you respect your space and other people's space. So if there's somebody that's invading your space, you say, okay, no, that's enough. Thank you. We don't need no more. If you feel like you're, being overbearing with somebody, step back. Step back. Take a huge step back. You can't fix people that don't want to be fixed. You know that. Subconsciously, consciously, you know that. Just having a healthy balance between obsession with yourself and respecting others' place can also be very good for like your social reputation in general, or just, being social, your social aspect of life. Now, fourth? What point is this? Fourth? I think fourth, yeah. Fourth. Celebrate the small things. Now, this is going to feel so big, so overused, so overrated, but hear me out. Noticing small things about yourself, or noticing doing small things that make you feel happy, can help so much. So much. Right? Because at the end of the day, it's just you. When the lights are cut off, when your friends leave, when your family goes to bed, it's just you. It's you and your thoughts and your mind can be the worst place to be in if you are not in the current set state that you want to be in. If you're not thinking good, you want good in your life, but you're not thinking good, that's not how you call in good, that's not how you call in positive. Think positive. So overrated, so overused, but you have to think positive to receive positive. Okay? There's that. But back to the topic, don't get deviated. Notice small things about yourself. What do you like to do? What are your habits? What are your talents? What are your quirks? What is something that's unique to you? What is something that people identify you with? Are questions you should be asking yourself. For me, green tea. People see green tea, they say, that's Estelle. They see green tea, they call me, I thought of you. They smell a perfume that smells like mine, I thought of you. Instantly. Why? Because they associate me with that specific sign, symbol, scent, whatever, right? And I think noticing your talents, your habits, your quirks also comes with romanticism. Now, a little bit of a point. Romanticism, romanticize yourself. Romanticize your rituals. Romanticize being able to do these rituals, that you are privileged enough, that you're privileged enough to have enough time to put this much effort into yourself, your appearance, your growth, your help, your self-help, your self-love, all that stuff. It's really important. Okay, just romanticize. I'm drinking a cup of